So, as I said in my last video, the Halloween's End one, which sort of got off track for some of it, I told you I'm looking, well, I didn't really say this, but I'm looking for a new way to do a general weekly blog, because I'm not always finding time to do videos. Between Warcraft, and all the new games, especially because it's Christmas time. Well, it's getting near it. It's, Halloween, and all the good games are starting to come out. Team Fortress, Halo 3. I mean, November alone, like Quake Wars is out also, and like Eterna Scenaria came out, which I actually switched my reservation to Dracula X, which comes out like next week. There's so many games coming out right now that um, I just find it like very hard to do anything at the moment. Videos, that is, because of the fact that I am playing these games. But I just want to have a poll of weekly blogs, just something easy I can do. Just throw in there, just talk about random bullshit. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be like a series or anything. And I had like 3 ideas. One of those ideas would be like a slideshow where I would just get like accumulate these random ass pictures and like comment on them as I'm talking about shit. Some of them would just be like weird out whack pictures, some of them would just be common pictures, some of them would be odd pictures, so and so. Which doesn't sound, now you're probably saying, well, why can't you just like get a generic webcam and put your face on the screen? That's generic. I think out of the box. When they said, you can't get past that turret, the fucking sniper, and the fucking soldier, I did. I found a way in. I brought 3 medics along with me. And when they said I couldn't get past the 2 heavies, I did. I scorched them to death, and I brought along a few friends. So I like to think out of the box, not in the box. Placing turrets at weird areas that people would never think of and get shot to death at before they could even see it coming. It's switching the location before they come back. Yeah, that's me. But anyways, getting back on topic. I don't want to be just a generic, webcam. How you doing today? I'm doing great. I've been playing this. I'm just something a bit more original. And yeah, with the like sniffle, like with the nose thing. It's not I'm always sick when I'm making these. It's just usually this room. I don't know if it's like there's a lot of dust or something in here. It's probably just allergies and some bullshit, just to clear that up with anybody. Because I know I've got a comment once asking if I was sick, which was kind of weird. Anyways, though. So that was idea number 1. Idea number 2 was probably like a stop. Idea number 2 was games in general. So I could be playing any random ass game, just playing it and then just blogging. It probably wouldn't be a commentary. It would more likely be like the character is talking for me. Like if I were to show my mage on the screen and do a /talk macro to like the 7 key and just hit the 7 key over and over, recorded that. And maybe if I got mad, do like those little things where you put your arms up in the air, like you're, angry if you type an exclamation mark, or, like waving a no sign or whatever, and a few different like emotions, and just edit it all together to however, whatever I'm talking about, which would be kind of hard. I'd have to record the audio first, put the audio in, and then put all the footage in, and like edit things in certain places. But I could get it done. I also could play like, SNES games, NES games like on emulators, and just, play those games like through for like the full 10 minutes and then narrate over it, like just pointing out like different things in the games or whatever. And my last idea was either going to be like a stop animation thing with like little toy soldiers and a bunch of bullshit, which would be kind of funny if you ask me. Just, humorous, or like, yeah, that'd probably be my last one. So those are just some ideas I had. So let's just mark them. And by the way, the other reason I'm showing you this is that it's just to show that obviously I need to do this. One of the reasons is I have 50 subscribers. So that means not even if all those 50 people even care for my videos and are just subscribing just for, well, subscribing. So I don't really know if they're subscribing or if they're truly watching my videos, but I do know there are a few people who are truly watching my videos. And if that's the case, well, then I need to start doing something like this. So let's just make it simple for you guys. One will be slideshow. So a slideshow of just random pictures. There's no theme. There may be a theme to it, like if I'm talking about games, I may start showing game pictures or something of a game I'm talking about. Or if I'm talking about Warcraft and a certain boss, I would show a few screenshots. If I'm talking about, like, let's say I'm just talking about the weather, I'd show a few, like, weather screenshots. Or, you know, pictures of, like, wind and rain and tornadoes and a bunch of other bullshit. Let's see what else. And then the last one is, oh no, never mind. Number 2 would be stop animation, where I would just take toy soldiers or whatever, or some bullshit. I'd figure it out. It'd be something. It wouldn't be like cheesy. It'd be something, and I would just stop animate them. You know, like it would be hard. And the last but not least one would be games, where I could take any game, and basically I would just either, like, if I'm playing Warcraft, like I said, I would do like a talk emotion, like on macro. I macro to my 7 key and just keep hitting 7 and do like small recordings of like the, you know, when you hit exclamation mark, it does little thing, you put your hands up in the air, at least for the humans. I think it does for the orcs too. And then like little, you know, like waving my finger like no, and, you know, laughing and a bunch of bullshit like that, and just like edit it all, like do the narration, then edit it all together, you know, put little clips of whatever I'm talking about in. And then another one would be playing like ROMs, like SNES ROMs or NES ROMs, just on my computer, playing it for like 10 minutes, and then narrating over whatever I play. So that's just a few ideas I had there. I hope you guys could pick one. I'm currently in the, like I said, I'm currently in the very, very beginning stages of rebuilding my tower, just for better gaming. There's a lot of, you know, Unreal tournaments coming out soon. That's another thing I hope to get, you know, so I'm rebuilding my tower. I'm going to be adding a TV tuner to it, so I can start, you know, making machinima and start with all that bullshit. Even just recording my matches down and shit. So that'd be pretty cool, like when I play Team Fortress. You know, record like funny little bits. Make montages. My best burn moments, you know, lighting people on fire. So, you know, I just want to do this mainly because I'm not going to have time to make, like, series. Like, I know I have Warcraft Legends. I usually make a Warcraft Legends whenever something new pops up in Warcraft. Like, the Halloween's End new stuff, and you know, there's a new patch, like the Zilla Oddman. I'll probably talk about that a little bit. And on upcoming Warcraft Legends, you can expect that to see that you can expect to see that sometime soon. But other than that, that's it. That's all I have to say. So 1 is slideshow, could just be random pictures of anything, maybe a theme to what I'm talking about. 2 is stop animation, which was just taking a bunch of toy figures, obviously, or even like clay or whatever, and just stop animating it to do something really weird on the camera. And 3 is games, which I'm just basically either like taking Warcraft and taking little short bits of me, like, you know, saying no and laughing and talking, like talk emotions, you know, /talk /LOL /thank you, whatever, and then adding them into the clip, and then just sort of narrate, you know, do the voice, and then wherever I laugh, I'll put that little laugh thing, and I'll cut back to talking. Or in that would also be like playing an SNES ROM or an NES ROM, and then narrating over what I'm doing, and sometimes making little comments and pointing things out, but mainly just blogging. So those are my ideas. I hope you guys can vote on 1, 2, or 3. Remember, just leave a comment. I'm gonna be a bit stricter on this one. I don't want any comments saying good video, good job. I guess you could talk about the theme here, like you should do this, or, you know, you should do this series, or talk about this. But I don't want any comments like good video, or any bullshit. I'm just gonna, if you do give me any bullshit, like, I'm not talking about haters, because obviously they don't count. Obviously they're gonna put something there. Just gonna block them and remove the damn comment. But if anyone who does watch my videos frequently writes any of that, just please don't. Watch the full video. I'm just putting this at the end just to make sure you get it. So if I see any of it, I'll realize that you haven't watched it to the end. You will be removed. Your comment will be removed, and you'll be blocked. So watch it to the end, or else. Mwahaha. Mwahaha.